So we all beg to be home alone. We want that peace and quiet, that peace for yourself. We could do whatever you want. So I finally got that. All the kids are gone, and I find myself going through one of my examples, my exercises with my students. I'm finding myself that I'm having a hard time answering two questions. The two questions that I want you to understand is, one, how long does it take for your mind to actually spool up discussing all the things that's happening in your life? So what's happening there? Is there worry there? Is there concern? Is there forward progression, rapid forward progression that you have to think of to-do lists, all the things that's happening? And then how long does it take for that to spool down? It's almost like tiring your mind out, allowing it to go so you can actually be at peace. Because so many people say to me when they're home alone, it's like, finally, I get peace and quiet. I can do what I want. And then they never do that. They mask it with a phone, a TV, radio, because that's what I found out myself doing. I want to listen to music, loud music. I'm about to go for my walk because I finished doing all the things that I wanted to do to quiet my mind. And I realized I couldn't do it. I wanted music. So I wanted to make this video for you because I want to show you an exercise that you should practice often. And the reason why you need to practice peace and quiet often, which is common sense now, right, is because your brain needs time to process information. But we are so driven on being efficient and doing so much more all the time that we are never giving our brain time to just let information flow out of us. And I want you to practice that. And the way that you know that you can practice that is you can really answer that question. How long does it take for your brain to really spool up? Because we all don't really have massive control over our brain. Like, we use willpower to say, don't do this, don't think it. But we never really truly allow our brains to process information. It's almost not practice. It's not a practice skill. So I want you to practice that. Practice, allow it to spool up, allow it to think through things, let your body feel things. And that's the practice, real practice. And then what happens when it shuts off? How long does it take? It might take you an hour, it might take you 10 minutes, it might take you 5 minutes. Today, what I did is I allowed my brain to go through things while I just finished cleaning up the house. And now I'm about to go for a walk with no electronics, nothing like that. So I can't do this on the walk. And then I'm going to have an even better, more peaceful walk that's going to be healing for my mind and body in that way. But I want you to try that. Tell me how that works for you. Because this is a practice that you have. It's an actual practice that you have to do when you get the chance. Sometimes it's fleeting. Sometimes you have to create it. But when you get that chance, allow your brain to let out. It's like brushing your teeth. It's like going to the bathroom. You have to start doing it. Either you have to force yourself or you have to practice doing it yourself. But it is a practice, and your life will change once you start getting that skill driven in, that you can allow your brain to quiet, and you know how long it takes, because eventually it'll start getting shorter and shorter, and then you'll be able to do things like meditation easy. You'll be able to get into a flow state way faster. Tell me how it goes. See you on the next one.